You've spent a lifetime working, dreaming, maybe even flying. And now retirement finally gives you something aviation rarely offered before: time. But today, aviation can feel intimidating. Prices, maintenance, insurance, performance, comfort, safety, stress. There's a lot to consider. So in this video, we're taking a realistic, honest look at the 7 best used aircraft for retired pilots, especially for those of you in the United States, Canada, and Europe who may be newer to ownership, but still absolutely love the sky and want to stay in it. Stay with me, because this isn't just a list. This is about real life. Comfort, reliability, peace of mind, and joy. And I want you commenting as we go. Do you agree with these choices? Would you trust these planes, or would you pick something completely different? Let's dive in. Number 7, Cessna 150 and 152. If retirement is your second chapter in aviation, these little Cessnas are like friendly mentors. They are simple, predictable, forgiving, and impressively economical. Fuel burn is low, maintenance is straightforward, parts are everywhere, insurance companies love them. They are calm, steady airplanes that don't surprise you. They're not fast, they're not luxurious. But many retired pilots say something important. The joy isn't in speed anymore. The joy is simply being up there. 2 seats are enough for countless pilots who want to stay current, stay confident, fly solo, or take a grandchild up for their first magical experience in the sky. Think about this, and let's discuss in the comments. Would you rather fly often in something simple like a 150, or fly rarely in something bigger, faster, and more expensive? Which lifestyle sounds happier to you right now? Number 6, Piper Cherokee 140 and 160. If you want something a little bigger and more comfortable, the Cherokee 140 and 160 are some of the best values on the used market. They feel like real traveling airplanes without breaking your retirement budget. They're sturdy, predictable. They glide through the air smoothly and they sit comfortably. And for many seniors, the cabin width matters. It's simply easier to get in, easier to sit, and easier to enjoy the experience. Operating cost is higher than a Cessna 150, but still amazingly reasonable for a 4-seat airplane. This is the airplane that just works. No drama, no ego, just flying. As you listen, ask yourself, do you value cabin comfort and capability more, or ultimate simplicity and lowest cost? Share your thoughts below, because every retired pilot balances that differently. Number 5, Van's RV9A and RV7. Now let's talk about something slightly more adventurous. The Van's RV series is legendary among pilots for efficiency, speed, handling, and community. These airplanes cruise fast, burn reasonable fuel, and feel incredibly responsive and alive. But here's the surprising part. They're also gentle and easy to live with when built well. There's also an amazing support community. And for retired pilots, that feeling of community matters a lot. You are never alone in the RV world. But here comes the big psychological barrier: experimental. Does that word still sound scary to you, or are you becoming more open to it? Many retired pilots say once they experience an RV, they never want to go back to older certified aircraft. So let's open a conversation right here. Would you trust an experimental aircraft as your retirement airplane, or does that still feel risky? Scroll to the comments. I want to see how divided this audience is. Number 4, Cessna 172 Skyhawk. For many of you, this is the airplane you trained in decades ago. And interestingly, it becomes the airplane many pilots happily return to. The Skyhawk is comfortable to get in and out of. It's stable in flight, forgiving in the pattern, and supported practically everywhere in North America and Europe. Yes, it costs more to buy. But here is the truth. Many retired owners quietly admit, sometimes the cheapest airplane is not the one with the lowest price. It's the one that doesn't surprise you every year with unexpected problems. Mechanics know it. Parts are plentiful, insurance is reasonable, and resale value is incredibly strong. If your biggest concern is not speed or power but avoiding stress, avoiding big maintenance unknowns, and keeping flying calm and predictable, the 172 may be the right answer. Would you personally pay a little more upfront for stability and peace of mind? Or is ultimate economy still your top priority? Share it in the comments. Your answer says a lot about what flying means to you now. Number 3, Piper Archer and Warrior. Think of these as refined, comfortable evolutions of the older Cherokee. Many retired pilots love these because they feel modern enough without being overly complex or demanding. They're excellent cross-country machines, perfect for weekend trips, scenic journeys, or visiting family a few states away. The handling is smooth, the cockpit is welcoming, and they feel serious, but not stressful. For retirees who still want to travel meaningfully, this may be the real sweet spot. And here's something important. These airplanes don't punish you. If you haven't been flying constantly, they're still reassuring. They don't make you feel like you're wrestling the airplane every time. So tell me honestly in the comments, if you had a plane that comfortably handled 200 to 300-mile flights, would you use it often? Or are you now more interested in local flying only? There is no wrong answer, but your answer shapes which airplane truly fits your life. Number 2. Daher TBM 960. Now it gets controversial, and I want a real debate in the comments. You might be thinking, how does a TBM 960 belong in a video about realistic aircraft for retired pilots? Here's why. Budget does not always mean cheap. For wealthier senior pilots, the TBM represents something extremely valuable: reliability, predictability, modern safety systems, structured maintenance, and absolutely incredible capability. Instead of constantly fighting with a 50-year-old airplane, dealing with small problems every few months, you get something that simply works. It's luxurious, it's fast, it reduces workload, and unlike many older aircraft, it actually holds value extremely well. Some retired pilots don't want stress, they want certainty. They want the safest, cleanest, most predictable aviation experience possible. So let's talk honestly. Is it smarter to buy premium and predictable, or cheap but constantly demanding? Tell me what you think. This is where opinions really split in the aviation world. Number 1, Piper Super Cub and classic tail draggers. One of the best retirement airplanes is not the fastest. It's not the most modern. It's not even the most capable on paper. But it delivers something you can't measure on a spec sheet: pure joy. The Piper Super Cub and similar tail draggers offer slow, calm, almost therapeutic flying. Grass strips, lakes, short fields, quiet evenings in the air. No rush, no race, just the sky. Simpler systems, fewer expensive surprises, strong communities, straightforward maintenance, and endless smiling landings. Many retired pilots say this is not aviation anymore, it's therapy. It reconnects you to why you fell in love with airplanes decades ago. So here is the real question. What does best airplane mean to you now? Is it lowest cost, lowest stress, greatest comfort, best capability, or simply the aircraft that makes your heart beat a little faster every time you see it? Retirement isn't about impressing anyone anymore. It's about enjoying the sky in a way that fits your body, your finances, your lifestyle, and your soul. Now it's your turn. Go to the comments and tell me which airplane you would choose. Which one did I miss? And what does budget really mean to you now that flying is about happiness more than ambition? Let's keep the conversation going, because the dream of flight doesn't end with age. It just gets wiser.